Alright, so boom, we're here now. So this is what you're gonna need if you wanna make these beautiful marble looking trays. There's marble effect, whatever you wanna call it. Just call it marble trays. Nobody gotta know. Anyway, if you wanna make these right here, this is what you're gonna need. This is what I use. So for the white, I use this right here. Rust-Oleum Blossom White. Today, I'm gonna use, well, I call it emerald green. It says green, but I'm gonna call it emerald green. Emerald green, whatever. I'm gonna just use regular old blue. That's what I got here. These little sticks, these like popsicle sticks right here. Kind of from Dollar Tree. This is just a regular like spray bottle, but I put alcohol in here. Got this from Target. And I got the alcohol ink it's supposed to be, but I think is another name for this because it's not actually alcohol ink. I'll let you guys know the name, but it's just like pigments for resin. So what else we got here? Can't forget the resin. My bad, guys. So my resin is Sigwang resin. From you know where it comes from, but I get it from Amazon. But it's really good because it's like super clear and it doesn't leave that many bubbles. Like you don't even have to use a heat gun or spray the alcohol on it if you don't want to. And it'll still come out pretty good, but it's better if you use the heat gun and the alcohol so you won't get that many bubbles. So anyway, oh, these cups right here, I got them from Dollar General. See? Shout out Dollar General. Shout out Dollar Tree. We used to call these 5-cent cups in New York, but they're probably 10 cents now. But you should drink Hennessy in these outside. Feel me? But anyway, let's get to it. What you want to do is you gotta have the perfect measurement. Let's put these to the side. You gotta have the perfect measurement because if it's not equal amounts of A and B, then you won't see a good tray. It's not even gonna dry most likely. Look, I got resin on my finger. I don't even got gloves. Make sure you use gloves and wear a mask, guys. I don't have gloves right now. Probably do, but it's the ones that come with the Sigwang resin and they're a little baggy. It's like plastic bags or something. I don't know. It's just weird. But anyway, all right, let's get to it. So what you want to do is take either A or B first, however you want to do it. You want to be backwards and use B first? Go ahead. You can do that. But this is what I do right here. I take A. And then I like these cups because they have lines on them. So I use the lines to measure. That way I won't have to buy expensive measuring cups. Anyway, I'm gonna go to this line right here. The first line. I mean, from the first section, because there's like 2 sections right here. They got these people in this VIP section and they got these people in this VIP section. And I'm gonna use the ones in the bottom, you know? Oh shit, I just dropped some resin. Anyway, I got it on the line. Damn, where's that paper towel that I had? Guys, be prepared, man. This is like my little work table, so this is all dry, so it doesn't matter if I put this stuff on it, but you wanna work with that type of resin right there that's not dry, because you can get that all on your fingers, like I'm getting this right here when it leaks. Just don't get both of them together, because it's like once both of them mix, it's gonna start burning your hands. Because the resin heats up when you mix them, but if they're not mixed, you know, it's all good in the hood. Anyway, now I'm going to the first VIP section all the way to the top line. And what I'm gonna do, see, I'm gonna use this alcohol to clean my hands too. Not only for the resin, it's for me too. I'll clean it with the alcohol. You know, alcohol kills everything, right? That's what they say. Well, not everything, guys. Don't take my advice on what I say, only on what I do with the resin. Anyway, now that we got both of these right here on the top line of the bottom row, whatever you're gonna call it, I'm gonna call it the VIP section, the bottom VIP section. Once you got it to this line right here, they both at that line, then you could just mix them together. So you throw this one in here and learn together. Don't worry. I didn't know how to do this at first. I had to make a lot of mistakes. I've been doing this for 2 years now. I might want to learn something, so you wouldn't have to, you know, depend on anybody else or be in the streets, because there's nothing in the streets, you know, just death and prison. So learn how to do something like this so you could get money another way. You feel me? Learn how to do something, anything. Anyway, you mix this slowly. You don't want to mix too quick, because some guy said that in one video and he knows what he's talking about. So I'm gonna listen to him because his stuff comes out pretty good. So, you know, sometimes you don't ask so many questions, just do what's right. If you know what's right. I mean, don't go doing some other stuff just because somebody else said it. I'm talking about this, I'm not talking about anything else, all right? Don't get it confused. Anyway, you gotta mix this for like, they say 3 to 4 minutes, but I usually do like 7 minutes just to be safe. So I'm gonna cut to the next scene right now, so you guys won't have to wait with me, all right? All right, y'all, I'm back in full effect. Let's go. The resin is mixed. I mixed it for like 8 minutes because I was watching the other half of the video that you guys are watching right now. And this is the second half after the resin is mixed. Well, to me, you're not gonna see it like that because I'm gonna edit it. But anyway, I mix the resin. As you can see, I'm still mixing. Sometimes I just keep mixing. But anyway, I'm gonna take another one of these Hennessy cups, 5-cent cups, whatever you wanna call them. Just call them cups. It doesn't matter as long as you have a cup. So I'm gonna put half of this in here since we have 2 trays, you know. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna make sure they kind of even. I don't want one of them to look like I ain't love them enough. They give me some too, right? Alright. I think I got it. It might not even fill up the whole thing. That's why I put like 2 different colors on this right here. Like I put the marble on top and then I put a solid in the bottom. I like it like that. I don't want the whole thing to be marble. I want it to have like, you know, the marble on top and then solid in the bottom. That's just me though. Anyway, I'm gonna grab another one of these to clean. See the little, this is about to drop. Look like little icicles right now. Y'all see that? I hope y'all see that. See this resin right here is mixed already. I don't know if you can see it. You see it right there? This resin is mixed already. So you get that on your finger and you leave it on your finger. Damn. Feel sorry for your finger. So I'm using 2 because remember I'm gonna use blue and green, emerald green. And then what I do is I take this spray right here. Take this spray, shake it up to a feel. And then I move over here. Alright, so now that we're over here, you wanna move this to the side a little bit and spray this and here, but not too much, you know, just enough until you're satisfied. Depends how white you want it. Like, if you want like a fucking, oh, sorry guys, I don't want to curse. Like you want an off-white, like you want to like a pale white, I don't know, frost white, different type of whites. I don't know, I just call whatever looks white, white. So I'm gonna take this and spray a little bit in there. That's it. That's enough right there. Watch it with this guy. Make sure you're wearing a mask, remember. Make sure you're wearing a mask. And then you just stir this a little bit. Give it a little mix. And you want to do that to both cups. So now that you know what you're doing, what you got to do, then let's go back over here. All right, so now that I got the white in both of these cups, or you like any of the work that we do at the Super Flea Market, then just, you know, like our videos and stuff and follow us. Comment, please, and share with your friends. Because, you know, we're trying to do it big over here at the Super Flea Market. We're just a little small company that's trying to get big. Look, I got spray all in my hands. I'm sacrificing for you guys. Come on. All right, so what I do, I think you gotta do this quick. Because you can't just let this pigment, whatever you want to call it, alcohol ink. I'm gonna call it alcohol ink. You can't just let it linger in there, because it might get too dark in one spot. So what you want to do is, I'm gonna do it one at a time. Take this and just give it like 2 drops, maybe 3. I'll give it like 1 over here, like a triangle almost. Oh shit. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Then if we need more, we throw it in there. So move this over here. You can see it, 1, 2. Can you see 3? No, you can't see 3, but here you go. I mix it a little bit. It's like 2 times, like that. Like a little bit. Then I just throw it in there. Pause. See, it's not gonna be enough, but I like it like that. Remember I said that earlier. And you wanna mix this up a little bit and give it like, do a little swirls on them. See what's left over right here? You wanna use that right there. Cause it has all the color on it. And since it's gonna have like the marble on the top and a solid bottom, right now the top is the bottom right here. So now what I'm gonna do is take the alcohol and spray it. Bop, bop, see, bop, bop. I spray it like 2-3 times. Depends how I'm feeling. This one, I'm not gonna use the heat gun for this one. I don't think I'm gonna need to. I don't see like no bubbles at all. I'm telling you, the Sig one right here, I get it from Amazon too. Oh, and also the molds, the most important part, the resin and the molds. I get the molds from Amazon too. I'm gonna put the link for the stuff I get on Amazon. I'll put it in the description for this right here, whatever you wanna call this. The colors for the resin and the molds. Everything else, you know, Dollar General for the cups, Dollar Tree for the popsicle sticks. And guys, it was good talking to you for now, but you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. You're gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I'm just playing. I'm gonna edit the video And the next scene you guys are gonna see is me pouring the resin on this to make like the solid color in the bottom right here. So I'm gonna let this dry and then we pour the solid color on this once it's dry. Because if you pour it now, then it's just gonna mess up the tray. It's gonna be like super green. It's not gonna look right. It's not gonna look like this, like a straight line, you know? It's gonna be all over the place. And guys, next scene. All right, so this is 12 hours later, and look how it looks. It's already solid, pause. But what we're gonna do is put the last bit of resin that we have to put for the bottom of the tray, which is the top of this mold. That's what I meant to say earlier. So now we already got the resin mix. We're not gonna mix it again. You already know how we do it. So, all right, I'm gonna take the emerald green. So now, which one should I do first? You let me know, blue or green? I'll wait. All right, you said green? Okay, got you. So now let me do it this way so you guys can see. Pour this in here. Hopefully it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Should be enough. What I use to cover the stuff is one of these little, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a little food tent that I found somewhere. And now I use it to cover my resin. I'm sorry guys. I know I bought it in Michael's. I'm gonna at least tell you that. So if you see it, and it was like for the 4th of July. And they had red, white, and blue. And I've never seen them again. So if you wanna look for it in Michael's, good luck. This is how it looks right here. So now, I use this because, you know, little flies, especially now in the spring, a bunch of bugs and stuff be flying around and it could end up in your tray and just mess your whole thing up, you know? You could like dig it out with like a scalpel or something, or like an X-Acto knife. That's what you call it, X-Acto knife. You could like cut it out, but it's not gonna look right, you know? And then you could add a little bit more resin to fill in that little chunk of resin that you just took out because there was a fly in your resin, but that's not cute. You don't want to do that. So what we're gonna do is cover it up, you know, keep your resin safe, or put it in a box or something. That's what I do sometimes too, depending on how much stuff I got going on, you know, I might use a box or two. So anyway, guys, we're gonna wait until tomorrow or 12 hours later, and you're gonna see the other part of the video. Alright, so now we're here 12 hours later, and about to demold these little bad boys right here. Let's see what we got here. Let's do the green one first. You know, green is for the money. Emerald green. Check it out. Let's see this. Can y'all see this? Yeah. Solid color, marble right here. Let's do the blue. Let's do the blue. See, I like the blue better. Look at this right here. Look at that. Fire. Fire. So yeah, that's all folks. This is what I got for y'all. My first video, first tutorial, well, my second tutorial. This one is about resin though, but let me know what y'all think in the comments about these marble trays, and let me know if you're gonna try some, if you need some advice, if you wanna do it, you know, I'll give you the best advice that I have to offer. So let me know. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, all that, share with your friends. I'm out of here.